Talk about trauma. Do you know what trauma is? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's everybody experience it differently. So important for you don't know. A car accident's a trauma, right? There's rain and you fall down and get hurt. That's trauma. But it depends on the individual. If the individual said fell down, got up, and I'm fine and good, and I'm walking, they resolved it already. But sometimes, if a car's coming and you fell down, that's scarier. So then it becomes a trauma because now you're like, oh no, I'm not going to walk. Oh no, I'm going to go this way. Whatever you're going to do, right? So it really depends what trauma is. And every individual is different, right? Mm. Any other questions? You're going to be quiet? No, you don't have to be quiet. First and foremost, thank you so much for coming today. I really appreciate that you are giving this time just to come today and learn a little bit about family constellations. Let me tell you a little bit about my journey. I started this journey last September, where there was an email that came through, and it said family constellations with Ethel. I had heard about Ethel. She does SCP, which is a somatic work, and she uses the body. When we use the body, when we experience trauma, our body keeps the score. When any experience that you've been through in life, it integrates in your body. And that's where you feel some tensions, if you've fallen down, or if you gotten hurt, or if you got hit by somebody, or you've been bullied time and time again. If you cringe or you experience any other sensations in your body. So right now, I'm going to ask you to just take a moment and just notice around the room and outside the beautiful day. And just notice if there's any sensations that come up. Just notice from head to toe. Anything comes up for you? Mm-hmm. One of the things you can do, because sometimes it's so hard to find what we feel in our body, maybe just closing your eyes for a second. Think of that moment when your mom screamed at you or your dad and how you felt. What do you feel in your stomach, in your hands, in your feet? Mm-hmm. And where do you feel that uneasiness? Yeah. Well, we want you to notice that because that's telling you something in your body. It's telling you that something's happening. And sometimes when you don't take care of that stuff, anxiety sets in. And sometimes when anxiety keeps coming and coming throughout your life, and it never goes away because it's stuck on you, it could be from generations back. That's where we look at family constellations, where you have you, your parents, your grandparents, just like you see here, goes back to generations. And sometimes when there's been very traumatic events, and sometimes things come up in your body, you don't even know where they come from. It could be because something happened years ago. So knowing your lineage, knowing what your parents tell you or your grandparents, it's so important to take a note of it. But sometimes it repeats itself. It's this reoccurring event, that addiction, for example. Your dad drinks, or your grandfather used to drink, or they passed away, or things that have happened that are traumatic. Sometimes it repeats itself through generations. So with family constellations, what we're trying to do is break that cycle so it doesn't continue on. So just thinking about one of the things that's so important about family constellations is the orders of love, meaning if we line up the appropriate way, there will it will be easier for us to go forward. It'll be easier for us to find that job. It'll be easier for us to find relationship and having a good relationship. So there's many things that can happen if you do a family constellation. There's different ways to do family constellations as well. It's individual, in a group setting, in person, or online. The in person is where you become representatives. And when you become representatives, for example, you can represent me, you can represent my mom, my dad, and see where it goes. You become the observer. You just watch and see what happens. And many times, individuals start making movements or doing things because the soul is speaking. Which in the beginning I thought, I don't know about this. But going to Brazil and New York to study, I saw a big change. I saw a change in my family and in myself. I'm not the same person that I left and returned. I don't know where it's going, but I'm happy about it. It's a total different sense in my body and myself that is amazing. And that's what I long for you, to find that peace, that comfort, that question that you have, that you want to change your life. Do you want to change your relationship? Do you want to let go of past? Let go of the tragic things that I lived through life. So how do I do that? Right? That's a question that only you can say, I'm ready to do family constellations. I'm ready because I feel what's happening in my body. I'm ready because I'm ready for that change. In the orders of love, there's three things we look for. Belonging. Do you belong in this family? Do you feel you belong in this community? Do you feel that you belong where you're at now? In your work, at school, wherever you are? If you don't feel like you belong and something's holding you back, it would be good to do a family constellation. But like I said, you have to be ready. And we would talk, we would discuss, we would make an appointment, and then we can go ahead and you get to decide. Okay. There's also pictures here about how in person constellation would be. so you can come up a little bit later and see. But there's also online where I use representatives of little cards. And you get to pick who can play me, who calls me to play my dad or my mom. The things that you can constellate are relationship conflicts, traumatic breakups, addictions, being stuck. So there's anything that you want. You can have a question saying, why can I go forward? What's my wish? I want to earn more money. I want to earn that job. I want to get to that job. You can constellate that to get where you want to. Let's see. The developer of it's Bert Hellinger. He developed this family constellations in 1980s. So it's been here for a little while. But it is out there and it is a good modality. And for me, I integrate brain spotting, IFS. We can do EMDR to help you heal with trauma. That's somatic work. So thank you for listening. Any questions? When I went and did the one in New York, I didn't say anything, but I was treated differently in the sense of more thank yous, more open, even more affirmations from parents that I have that sometimes they don't say. In the Latino community, you don't say much, right? So when your parent comes up, I'm just so proud of you. Oh, something's changed. So there's little things, even though you know it, you're supposed to just know it. But when you hear it and it comes out of nowhere, you're like, oh, something's different. This time, I can feel it right here. I'm standing right here today, which was like, no, let's wait, let's wait. No, I'm standing right here today. I'm going forward. Those stuff that I keep holding me back are not there anymore. It's been cut. I don't feel it. I don't feel any anxiety today. I'm here just present, just being me, because I belong here. I belong in this place right now at this moment. That's the biggest difference that I've seen this time coming back. So yeah, it has changed. And I'm looking forward to what is to come. Because it's been opened. Yeah. Thank you for asking. Yeah. I really, really appreciate you guys coming. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's a nice, I felt good. And I know you don't know therapy, but you never know when you're going to need it. I've been a social worker for 30 plus years, but I've been doing therapy for 5.5 years, 6 officially in private practice. But before that, I used to work at the hospital. I worked with Child Protective Services. Do you know what those CPS is? And then the hospital worked with children with brain tumors and going through treatment from beginning of diagnosis to end of life many times. And then now I'm here working on with trauma. Yeah. So it's been around. But now here we are.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Really appreciate you all.